Breaking! The US just slammed the brakes on buying more Bitcoin for the strategic Bitcoin reserve. This comes just hours after we hit a brand new all-time high, and minutes before a $420 million wipeout and the hottest inflation print in years. Was this the trigger, or is something much bigger brewing? Well, let's find out. Tee up the Scott Bessent tape. We have massive news to get to.
You're talking about a number way above 750 billion. What's the story on gold?
Look, we've got the large gold holding. I doubt we're going to revalue it, but we are going to keep it there, again, as a store of value for the American people. We've also started to get into the 21st century, a Bitcoin strategic reserve. We're not going to be buying that, but we are going to use confiscated assets and continue to build that up. We're going to stop selling that. I believe that Bitcoin reserve at today's prices is somewhere between 15 and 20 billion.
Let's break this down because this is bigger than it sounds. Scott Bessent just confirmed the United States is sitting on between 15 and 20 billion dollars worth of Bitcoin. That's about 165,000 BTC, all scooped up from confiscations. We're talking Silk Road coins, criminal forfeitures, seized exchange wallets, the kind of bags most governments would have sold off years ago. And here's a twist, they're done selling. That's undeniably bullish. The steady drip of government coins hitting the market, well, that's over. The supply just got tighter. But they're also not buying anymore, at least not on the open market. Any growth in the U.S. strategic Bitcoin reserve, as of Bessent's comments, will only come from seized assets, not fresh buys. Bessent calls this budget neutral. Translation, no taxpayer money, no budget allocation, no treasury desk out there stacking sats. And look, I'm not saying they're playing games here. But if I were a nation state with 165,000 BTC already in cold storage and I wanted more without driving the price up, that's exactly what I'd say. Oh, we're not buying any more Bitcoin right before I put my friendly custodians on stealth accumulation mode. Just saying. So here's where it gets interesting. Just hours before Bessent made that statement, Bitcoin blasted to a brand new all-time high. 124,517 cuck bucks, leapfrogging Google in market cap and officially locking in its spot as the 5th largest asset in the world. The mood was euphoric. The memes were flying. Laser eyes were back in full force. And then, bam! Within 60 minutes, we're down $6,000 and 420 million, and liquidations just evaporate from the market. Now, the official story, a hotter than expected inflation print, sent the dollar surging and risk assets dipping, which brings us to the real market mover of the day, the PPI shock. The producer price index wholesale inflation came in smoking hot, up 0.9% for July versus expectations of just 0.2%, the biggest monthly jump since June of 2022. Year over year, plus 3.3%. Hot inflation, stronger dollar, Bitcoin pullback. But here's the twist. Markets still see a 96.5% chance of a rate cut in September. And for the first time, traders are pricing in more probability of a 50 basis point cut, approximately 11%, than no cut at all, 10%. That is wild. Now this one fired up all the real ones out there. Google Play rolled out a policy update saying wallet apps would need government licenses to operate in the US, EU, and 13 other regions, including like FinCEN registration, MiCA licenses, FCA in the UK, VARA in Dubai. The problem, they didn't clearly distinguish between custodial and non-custodial wallets. Everyone freaked out, and rightly so, thinking Google was banning non-custodial wallets. Then, after public backlash, Google backtracked and clarified. Non-custodial wallets are exempt, but the message is clear. Big Tech is more than willing to be the gatekeeper for your Bitcoin. Now, do you want to know why all this is bullish? We're about to bring it home, but before we do, look at our likes!
3 or 4 times, maybe.
I gotta pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers in this racket.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and give us a pamp while we take a moment to recognize our sponsors powering this show over at the Bitcoin Way. While Google and the government keep looking for ways to control your Bitcoin, you need to control your Bitcoin. That's where the Bitcoin Way comes in. Privacy, self-custody, and sovereignty tools for serious Bitcoiners. Whether it's setting up your first hardware wallet, multi-sig, or keeping your data private, these guys are the real deal. Visit thebitcoinway.com and take back your financial sovereignty. You can schedule a free 30-minute consultation today using that link in the show notes. And once you've secured your Bitcoin, here's how to make it work for you without selling a single sat. Life comes fast, and if you ever need to tap into your Bitcoin's value without selling it, boom, you're holding pristine collateral. That's where Ledn comes in. Ledn has funded over $10 billion in Bitcoin-backed loans since 2018. Bitcoin only, no monthly payments, no penalties, just pure flexibility. You control your loan, you control your Bitcoin. And collateral is never lent out to generate interest. And every 6 months, proof of reserves. It's simple. If you need cash but don't want to sell your precious corn, Ledn has your back. Check out Ledn, Bitcoin-backed loans done right. Go to learn.ledn.io/simply. And Simply Bitcoin clients will get 25 basis points off their first loan. All right, now here's why I'm not sweating this dip. The US just confirmed it's a top 10 Bitcoin holder. That's massive. And the no more selling policy is a permanent supply cut. Bitcoin just beat Alphabet in market cap, and the parabolic phase hasn't even started. Corporate treasuries now hold 951,000 BTC, and 15 companies added more just last week. Larry stank, and the ETFs are still hoovering up way more Bitcoin than miners produce. It's all right, Larry. One day you'll be like Nancy. But we've got institutional demand, sovereign accumulation, and thanks to Google's misstep, a fresh reminder of why self-custody matters. Bitcoin volatility are just the bumps on the road to Valhalla. That's why we say buckle up. The fundamentals have never been stronger. Stay humble, stack sats, and hold your own keys, because the future doesn't belong to big tech or the treasury. It belongs to you. Get a taste of what the future holds. Don't miss Mining Disrupt 2025, the world's biggest mining conference, live demos, insane new rigs, and the people who are literally securing the network are heading to Dallas, Texas, November 11th through the 13th. Meet the legends building the hash power revolution, from sovereign mining to AI and Bitcoin integration. Prepare to have your mind blown. Grab those tickets today. Come see Simply Bitcoin at the news desk, and don't forget to use promo code SimplyBitcoin for 20% off. Hey, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and give us a pamp by sharing the Sound Money Gospel. Set those notifications for the best in Bitcoin news delivered to you daily. We got Sophie, Oceans, and Nico all have stuff dropping this weekend, so keep your head on a swivel. Love you guys. Catch you next time. Peace.
If you prefer to go down with the ship, you.